Boxtruck family, it's Christy. I'm by myself today. It's Friday morning and we have a load that is going to Virginia on Monday. Sorry, I had to make a turn. We have a load that's going to Virginia on Monday, and we had to pick it up today before 12. So my husband had 3 yards to do, so I'm going to pick up the load. This is that tire place up at the next exit past our house. I know every week we tell y'all about a load. I'm really trying to see if we could just run tire loads for them each week, because they always, when I call, they always have something for us. So that's where we're at with that. I'm headed to pick the load up right now, and I'm gonna come right back home. I just wanted to start the video here so you guys can see the process. Sometimes you pick up same day and deliver same day, and sometimes you pick up and you hold the product. So this has been a pretty steady run for us, so I'm excited about that. I'll turn the camera on when I get there, you guys. See you in a minute. All right, I made it to the pickup. Somebody's already in there, so I came to the restroom, but hopefully I'm not here all day, so we'll see. All right, we're going to door number 14. Okay, so let me sit you here, find my key. On the box truck, but we still been working. My husband's been doing landscaping, and I'm managing 3 YouTube channels, so we still working. I'm trying to back up in neutral. Backup camera. I might be off a little bit. We have a security key that unlocks it on the inside to crank it up, and also unlocks the roll-up door. And when we purchased it, there was only 1 key, and we were able to call the company and get 2 additional keys, so they should be delivered today. But we always have to lock and unlock it for whoever's putting their freight on our truck. So that's what I'm headed in to do. And when I get back to the truck, I'll show you what it looks like to crank it up on the inside. Okay, so this is how the key works. This is where the security key goes. You can, it's not gonna crank up. See that? So, in order for it to crank, the key has to be in and turn all the way around. Then you can crank it up. So this was a truck that was owned by a company called Shredded. And what Shredded does is they looking for my hand sanitizer. What Shredded does is they go around to corporate businesses and shred their important documents. And so all of that equipment used to be on the back of the truck. And so they had security measures in place for their trucks. When I talked to the company that installed these, they said that it should have been removed before the truck was sold to a private seller. But we're really happy that it wasn't. We like having the extra security measures. What we didn't care for was only having one key, because we have to take the key, keep them separate, because they won't work together. And so we were so afraid of losing that one key. And on the back, the name of the company was on the back. So we contacted them, showed proof of ownership, and gave them the key information, and they were able to send us, they were $22 a key. We paid $62.50 or something, because we not only purchased 2 keys, but we paid for shipping, which was $18. Well worth it. Well worth the $62 to have peace of mind. A little ice, y'all. Probably anemic. Wait to get loaded, and I'll take this load home and park it.
For the DOT man to come back, do this inspection so we can hit the road.
We are, I guess, about halfway to Virginia. About halfway. We've been riding since 2 o'clock this morning. And I think we're in Lumberton, South Carolina. We still got about 3 hours to go on 95. And we had to pull into a weigh station. And they picked us to do a DOT inspection. This is our second inspection though.
You know what I believe it is? I believe because we got that black stuff on the truck, they want to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, me too. I think it's the way the truck looks with that black stuff. We're gonna have to get some paint, white paint, and go ahead and paint. But DOT inspection, this is our second inspection, which is a good thing because a lot of times booking loads, they say they want you to have 90 days authority and 2 DOT inspections. So we're not quite at 90 days yet, but we got our 2 DOT inspections under our belt. So far it seems like it's going all right, don't it, babe?
Right, so we are 3 hours, 31 minutes from the destination. 232 miles. 232
miles. It's an 8-hour drive and we're 3 hours away. So I took the first leg and my husband is currently on the second leg. And we making it on in. The guy was real nice though. He just wanted to see, this was a paper inspection, so he wanted to see registration. He wanted to see, what was he asking for?
The load, what the load was, my license.
Right, the BOL.
And the ELD.
We got Keep Truckin, so he wanted to see his, on your ELD, you guys, the officer can click DOT inspection and see your last 7 days. So he looked at that and he said that looked fine and handed it back to my husband.
So we're waiting for him to type everything up, come back and do a inspection.
Yeah, he says he's gonna come back and do a driver inspection, whatever that means. Probably check like the first inspection, maybe, I don't know. The first inspection, they check to see if all the lights work, signal, left, right, and all that stuff.
But all that stuff should work because they did a deal, before we got it, they did a DOT, had a mechanic shop that was licensed to do a DOT inspection on the truck.
Yeah.
So as to get the sticker over here, it's a sticker on the outside.
Yeah, you have to have an annual inspection once a year, and this truck just had one, so we should be good to go on that. But we just wanted to check in with you and let you know what we experienced with the DOT inspection. We'll be back on the road in a minute, you guys.
Safe.
All right, we pulling away from the weigh station, you guys. He came back and said everything looked good, didn't it, babe?
Level 3 DOT inspection, whatever you said about that.
Yeah, we got a level 3 DOT inspection. He said that this will help with our CVV score. So right now we have no rating, so this will help to bring our rating up. So that's a good thing, and we got 2 under our belt. So we back on the road again, ain't that right, baby?
On the road again. So good to be back on the road again.
So we're gonna see if we can make
Tag team back again.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can make it on through.
Stay on through. Y'all be safe.
A sign that we never seen before. Tell us in the comment section if you've ever heard of a overhyped vehicle detector. So apparently we're going through an area that has low bridges, and there's a detector that we just passed that will tell you, it'll flash if your vehicle is too tall. We've never seen that before.
You have to get off on the exit.
Right. If it flashes, you have to get off on the detour exit. It didn't flash for us, but we knew we weren't too tall because the clearance was 14.7, and this truck height is 13 feet. So that's another thing that you always want to be aware of, how tall your truck is. The height of your truck, because you're going to come across some bridges that are too low. We were like
12.2.
12.2, 12.9. where were we? Kentucky? I think we were in Kentucky, and we were right at the bridge. And my husband had to stop and back up because the bridge was 12.2 or something like that, and we were 13 feet. So you always want to be aware of vehicle height. A good practice to have is as you're rolling down the highway, every sign you pass, you should read. You cannot daydream while you're driving, you guys. You gotta read every sign you pass, because those signs are gonna save you from not being compliant. Those signs are gonna save you from damaging your truck. Those signs are gonna save you, period. So you gotta make sure that you're reading signs and that you're fully aware of the dimensions of your truck, the height of your truck, etc. Ain't that right, baby?
Gonna save some money.
That's right. It's gonna save you some money. So that's just another little tidbit I wanted to share with you. Sandston, Virginia. We took a load of tires down there through Landstar. But we've also been to, where we been? Huh?
Kentucky. Knoxville. That's been Knoxville.
Not in this truck.
Never have. Went on that around the mountains or something. The curve, all those twisty curves.
That wasn't Knoxville.
What that was?
That was Blue Ridge Mountains. We went to North Carolina. We went through the Blue Ridge Mountains. So we've been to the Blue Ridge Mountains. We've been to Jacksonville.
2 times.
And we've been to Savannah, Georgia.
Don't forget Alabama, though.
We've been to Montgomery, Alabama. And now we've been to Sandston, Virginia, which is our longest run, right? That's our longest run. We went down there and came back today. And you guys, this truck has given us absolutely no problems in those trips, right, babe?
Right.
What you think about the truck?
I'm convinced. You got me convinced.
Convinced of what?
Convinced that it's a good vehicle. You know, because normally you would have had overheating, transmission slipping, all leaking, smelling all, don't smell no all.
Something. You would have had something start happening.
Yeah. I mean, it got little minor things. I had to fix the cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
Radio got a little touch to it when you got to have this special touch to make the volume come up.
Yeah. But those are minor things, like real minor things.
We're talking about engine and transmission.
Yeah, this truck is just, I mean, we were convinced when we got it, that's why we got it. But we really convinced now, right, babe?
Yeah, it has a stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we got it, we were convinced it was a good truck, but we kind of waited on stuff to happen.
Not saying something ain't gonna happen because it's mechanic.
Right.
You know, this is
Stuff is going to happen.
Yeah, we gotta keep the maintenance up on it.
Right.
Right.
But now we are really reassured that this is a pretty good truck. If something was to happen tomorrow, stuff is going to happen.
Yeah, we gotta keep the maintenance up on it.
Right.
Right.
But now we are really reassured that this is a pretty good truck. If something was to happen tomorrow, we know this is a good truck. Right, babe?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good truck right now.
I guess I just wanted to turn the camera on and share that with you guys because we shared the video of us purchasing the truck, but we haven't really talked about how it's been performing. We just been kind of like handling our business and watching it. But today we both realized that we made a good decision, right?
Right.
So we just wanted to share that with you guys. If you're out there looking for a truck, don't jump at the first thing. Take some time, test drive it, get it checked out.
Yeah, get it checked out.
You know, maybe the person that's selling has already done some things to reassure you, but verify those things. Like, we had all the paperwork, but my husband called and confirmed that it was legitimate paperwork. Not saying we didn't have faith in Mr. Taylor, but you have to do your own due diligence.
He encouraged us to go to.
Yeah, he wanted us to do those things. So we're really glad we made this purchase. It was a good buying decision. And we come to another conclusion, ain't that right, babe?
What conclusion is that?
That we need one more just like this.
One more, just like it. What can you do for me, Mr. Ricky Taylor?
Because we need one more just like this. Yeah. That's going to do it for this video, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're not currently subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If there's anything that we haven't shared or haven't talked about yet that you want to hear about, go ahead and put it in the comment section. We'll be more than happy to make a video.
And you guys, y'all be safe out there, man.
Yeah, please be safe. See y'all later.